Stop sharing food. IPOB tells Igbo philanthropists how to help the poor. To my dear listeners, now before I go into details, good morning from wherever you're listening from. And now before I go into the details, kindly please ensure you like, subscribe to this channel and share. Now the details. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has revealed how to avert the recent death of individuals during a food sharing stampede. Speaking on Monday, IPOB urged Igbo philanthropists to stop distributing palliatives to people in the southeast. Rather, IPOB urged philanthropists to share seedlings with people and encourage them to return to their farmlands. The group also called on Igbo leaders share food in villages. The spokesman of IPOB, Ima Powerful, was reacting to the stampede that killed several people in the Okija area of Anambra State last week. In a statement he signed, Powerful said the organizer of the food distribution that resulted in the disaster, Obi Jackson, should not be blamed for the tragedy. The statement reads, the Directorate of State, DOS, of the Great Family of the Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, led by Mazi Nnamdi Okochukwu Kanu, commiserate with Indi Igbo, particularly the people of the Okija community, over the sudden death of our people, mostly the women who went to collect the food items and palliatives distributed by a philanthropist in their community. The death of over 22 women when a stampede erupted during the collection of free food items organized by an Okija philanthropist, popularly known as Obi Jackson, is noted. It is also noted that the philanthropic actions of distributing free food items to women in the Okija community and beyond by Obi Jackson during Christmas has been going on for years. His good gestures should not be discouraged or demonized. In a sane country, it is the responsibilities of the government to ensure that poverty is not weaponized. Nigeria, as a country that has failed as citizens, is the reason people like Obi Jackson stepped in to provide palliatives for the poverty-stricken citizens. Nigerians politicians have weaponized poverty, which is why more than 80 Nigerians have died so far in December 2024 in Anambra State, Abuja, and Ibadan. As such, Obi Jackson will not be blamed for lending support to the hungry citizens that resulted in the unfortunate death. However, anyone who wishes to distribute palliatives in the future should ensure that proper procedures are put in place to avoid stampedes and other harms to our people. In the future, such free food distribution can be done in villages instead of one central place with an overwhelming crowd, and security must be put in place to ensure the orderly distribution of the food. Finally, there is a saying that goes like this: teach a man how to fish and he will eat for a lifetime. But if you give a man a fish, he will only eat one meal. Therefore, we must avoid the repeat of the ugly event of December 21, 2024 by empowering the employing and employing our people to reduce the state of engineered poverty that is ravaging Nigeria. To address this poverty menace, IPOB is calling on all Igbo philanthropists to stop sharing food items to the people. Instead, provide them with seedlings for planting so they can go back to the farm and produce what they will eat. Empower our people to go back to the farm by sharing natural seedlings as a means of reducing hunger in the land. Also, we encouraged wealthy Igbos to help struggling youths go into useful endeavors and helpful employment to address the issue of poverty. Most importantly, IPOB has called on our people to bring their investment, factories, businesses, ministries, and agencies home to Ala Igbo to create employment opportunities for our teeming youth. Indeed, we are known for our hardworking and self-sustaining way of life. IPOB commends the efforts of Igbo philanthropists. However, we wish to discourage the sharing of food items. We must not create a culture of dependency like what is obtainable in the northern region of the zoo called Nigerian.
Now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.